Hey Sim fans, Crystal here. Welcome back to my Sims 4 Random Legacy Challenge play. So it's the night after the wedding, the party's over, everyone's gone home, and so we've just got our newlyweds here in what I've created kind of a honeymoon suite on the top floor of the Von Haunt estate. So I kind of dressed up this hallway area to make it like a little reading parlor, if you will. And then of course this is like a master suite, a master ensuite. I've put only candlelight out, and then there's the private balcony. So what I did to keep things private, since there was kind of an issue with locking the door, is I love clubs. I created a club just for her and her husband. It's called Romance, and only her and her husband are in the club. The insignia is the little mouth with the rose. I don't have any requirements or anything like that. And then allowed me to lock this door for only Romance club members, which is only these two. So no one can intrude upon them while they romance. Thankfully, she has some fruit. Hey, not going to bed yet. In her backpack, so she can munch on that. We're going to go ahead and get this honeymoon going. She's out taking in the view on this gorgeous balcony up here. I didn't do anything to the balcony, it's beautiful. But yeah, I like the whole idea of having like a little honeymoon suite on the top floor. I did have to take out a piece of, I'll show you in a minute after they kind of woohoo and get ready for bed. But awesome idea to have like a little honeymoon suite here at the Von Haunt estate. I mean, like, who wouldn't want to get married and then stay the night here and then spend like the whole next day here just walking the gardens and everything. That's what I would want to do. So that worked out. It gave us like another kind of a honeymoon spot. Pretty cool. So they're gonna be trying for a baby, and then of course I'll have her do a pregnancy test. I guess when she wakes up to confirm it, because they're both fixing to nod off. I do need to change this rug color though. It's kind of bothering me. It should be more of a cream. Maybe I should have it match the rug that's in the hallway. Yeah. So they just match. Because everything's kind of a creamy color in here. So they're gonna sleep. I'm gonna fast forward while they sleep. No one can bother them. The door is locked. We'll turn off a couple of these lights in here. These candles. We'll leave the ones by the bed lit so that they can see, but we'll turn off those other ones while they're sleeping. Or maybe just have one lit. You know, just enough where they can kind of get around the room in the night if they need to. But yeah, when she wakes up, I'll have her take a pregnancy test, and we'll see if there's a bun in the oven. Oh, she's anxious. She wants to know now. All right, that's the eating for two sound. So go ahead and eat your lemon. She's gonna share the news with him, and then they can lay back down for a little bit. I didn't know she was gonna, or they can. Who knows? Have them lay back down for just a little bit, and then when he gets up, he can kind of go out and grill something for them, and they can eat under that beautiful gazebo. I guess this bed is kind of green, and that maybe I did have it right when I had this green. I'm sorry, I'm just like picky like that. I guess I'll put it back. But yeah, I like that. So y'all could do the same thing. Oh, let me show you what I was talking about. So they actually have the third floor completely blocked off, but I just deleted one little, so it's not real noticeable, because I don't want to change like the integrity of the museum, but I just deleted that one little space, and it was just enough to let them get upstairs into the restricted area, which is our honeymoon suite area. And then I love the fact that you can just create a husband and wife club and lock doors and do whatever you want. It's pretty cool. That's their own little exclusive thing. And then I guess once they have kids, maybe we can change it to more of a family club or something, and have club gatherings where the whole family gets together. That would be cool. And don't set any specific place, you know, or maybe have them just meet up at any park. That would be fun. I'll probably end up doing that. That way you can start a club gathering with your family, and it's almost like a family reunion, and they all get together to park, and the kids play, and they barbecue, and so this little romance club that I created will evolve into more of a family thing. But we'll have him, we kind of get it lined up for him to come grill up some breakfasts way over here. He's got quite a walk. We'll do more fruit. I think all that fruit's probably been cleaned up. Oh no, it's still there. Look at that. He can grab a serving of fruit, and so can she. That's the fruit that the brother made, Derek made yesterday. Oh, she's preggers, so she's probably going to sleep in. So let's follow him. And there's the knights clanking around. Everyone's like, ooh, we have a little bit more space to run around. All they can really do is go up to that little reading area, that little parlor, and then out on the main balcony. No, they can't even go in the balcony. That's out through the bedroom. So he is gonna go have some fruit and just take in the view. They're just gonna spend their day here and enjoy each other. And then they'll head home. Too bad they don't have like the little anniversary celebrations like in The Sims 3. You know how it tells you, oh, it's their anniversary. Oh, this is already gross. No, don't eat that. It's already ruined, spoiled, whatever. Come grill some more. For you and your wife to eat. And start a gathering with him and his wife. It's just easier to kind of control them both if they're in a gathering. Because once he cooks this, I can just click and say like eat with group. And of course she should already have a pregnancy belly, because in The Sims 4, as soon as you take that pregnancy test, you start showing immediately. It's kind of funny. And scary. I would be a little scared to be a Sim in The Sims 4. Okay, can you clean this up? Because like gross. Oh, I didn't want you to... Okay. I didn't want you to clean the one you just made up, but go for it. Guess he has to make some more. I just wanted him to clean up the stinky stuff. I didn't want him to have a breakfast all stinky. Alright. Let's try that again. She has food in her backpack, but looks like she's visiting with the mischievous ghost. Alright, so he's gonna grill. She's, of course, the group leader, club leader, if you will, because I had her create the club. She's the queen. Oh, she's not really showing much, but she's so skinny to begin with. I guess that's her start of a baby bump. Oh, I should have moved my picture in picture so I could have read the plaques. I totally forgot. Well, we'll get them something to eat, and then maybe have them check out one of those woohoo bushes together, or we can even send them to the bluffs together. I don't know. Is there a place to swim here? Is this a fountain or a pool? It's a fountain. I guess there's pretty much just the hedge maze, the grill, and some fountains. There's some gardening area. She can garden as part of her, challenge. I'm just having her like raise this skill. She's supposed to garden, for her job, but I'm having her just kind of garden to raise her skill up. Alright, so did he finish grilling? He did. So grab a serving together and she'll come join him, and they can have a wonderful fruit breakfast on this beautiful gazebo. Well, I thought she would. Okay, she's coming. What is this? What is this? Oh, woohoo in a bush. Well, no, Helen. Oh, congratulations on getting married to Deshaun. I hope you two are very happy. Aw, her mom sent her a text message. That's sweet. Light a bonfire? There's not a bonfire here. There's one back home. What's his name? Congratulations on getting married to Paulina. I hope you two are very happy together. Oh, how sweet. He got a little phone call. Oh, by the way, I didn't get to go over this yet, but they are both in other clubs besides their little couple club. She's in the Garden Gnomes Club because, of course, like I said, her primary career is a gardener. And so I went ahead and had her join the Garden Gnomes. And she hangs out with them during the week. And I'll shoot an episode of her in like a club gathering. And they meet at a park in Windenburg, and they garden and they fish, and they just kind of like talk and hang out. And she gets like a boost on her gardening skill by being in the club. Clubs are a great way to boost your skill building. So probably really good if you're playing like a legacy challenge or an ultimate sim or something, to have him be in a club. He is, his career is a freelance musician. I actually had him create a club, and they're called the Freestyles, and I think of it more of a band than a club. Like, this is his band. And so he has his bandmates here, and they hang out at lounges, and they play instruments, listen to music, dance, drink bar drinks, and and that helps his music skill. So I think of it as a band, and then they book these lounges, and they play for a little bit, and then they just kind of chill and dance and drink some drinks, because they're all music lovers. That was actually one of the requirements for his club, is you have to be a music lover. So that was a lot of fun to set up. I don't know what she's doing. She's just determined to go somewhere with her food and just take in the view, I guess. Looks like she's going to the hedge maze. After they eat, we'll have them check out that woohoo bush. Here, I'll kind of bird's eye it so we can follow along with her a little bit. But yeah, clubs, I didn't think I'd like clubs. Quite honestly, I only get together for the world and the new houses and the new venues, the new venue types and clothes, and pretty much everything but clubs. I never was interested in that and all the advertising that they did. But once I got the game, and I just kind of like tried them out, I really see the benefit of them for skill building, for instances like this where you want some privacy. You can just kind of create that. You could do family clubs for easy family reunions. So I see the benefits of it, and it does add a ton of gameplay. So I get that now, and now I like clubs, and I'm glad that we have that aspect of the game. He's kind of lost. He's trying to find his way to her, I think. I'm not sure. Is he trying to find his way to her? Or is he just wandering? No, I think he's trying to get to her. There they are. They're eating their fruit and wandering around in the maze and talking. And then eventually going to try out that bush. But if you haven't gotten Get Together, it's totally worth it. It really is. The world's gorgeous. All the new venues. The clubs come in handy. I probably don't use them, like other players do. Eventually I'll come up with a good story play for clubs. And when one of my other stories plays out, like Alienated or something, I can come up with kind of a Romeo and Juliet, two opposing clubs, and they're in love kind of a thing. Or you guys are, I'm open to suggestions or ideas. So we can overthrow a club, we can create a club and become like the biggest, baddest, most feared club ever. Or I was watching LGR's review, and he mentioned making a club of rich Sims that just go around and help people for free, just to kind of like give back. Like make it to where they go and repair things for people and clean and garden, and kind of a charity group. And that's kind of cool. Okay, I told them to woohoo. It's going to be gross, but they're going to woohoo in the bush, and then I'm going to have her pee in it. So I just don't want her to pee in it first. Let's woohoo first and then pee in the bush. Is she going to do it? No? Why does she keep canceling it? Are they doing it? Okay, I think they are. It just said chat, so I wasn't sure. But there's all kinds of kind of crazy fun ideas for clubs out there. If you Google, people have gotten really creative. Alright, so now we're in the little nature bush. There's two different ones. This one has little hearts on them. The other one has different kind of flowers on them. They're pretty amazing, and they would be fun to put out in Granite Falls because it does act as a restroom. And, it would be fun to have one at the campsite or something if you just go like to the campsite and you don't rent a cabin. Or like at the Sylvan Glade. I kept calling it Glen last episode. Sylvan Glade and Willow Creek. These would be fun to put out. I like how they kind of sneak out. Now she's going to pee in it, which they call fertilize. And he needs to pee too, but he'll have to go to a different bush. Oh, he's going to actually go use the toilet. I want her to use this though, so y'all can just see the interaction. I think it lowers her hygiene, but she can always go back to the house to shower. It makes the bush all stinky afterwards. It's like, it's funny, but it's gross too. It's gross that they woohoo and they go to the bathroom in the same bush. If you think about it. See the gross green fumes? It stays like that for like a sim hour or something, and then it clears up. But nobody can use this, I don't think. Oh no, they can. I thought it made it kind of unusual. It probably lowers your hygiene even faster if you try to use it. Look, she's just wandering on her own. She loves it. Meanwhile, he's in here using the bathroom. But you can go in with the bulldoze tool and you can bulldoze all these little fences and use the kitchen and sit at the dining room. It kind of takes away the integrity of it being a museum. But it is classified as a lounge, so I guess it could be just a lounge at that point. But I kind of like it as a museum personally, and then I like having the option of the honeymoon suite up here. So that was just my little take on that. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little honeymoon episode. She's pregnant with child number 1. They need 2. And the only other thing, this is the easy generation. The only other thing they really have to do is record pictures of all the family members. So like I said, I'm going to evolve this club to more of a family club and do like some family reunions. Sorry. And kind of keep up with the photos that way. So we'll have a big grand photo wall in the house of everybody. And I really like the house that they're in. I'm probably going to keep them in this house for a while. I really like it. I don't want to move yet. So sorry if you guys are getting sick of it. I can do more episodes kind of outside the house. Let me know. Leave me some comments down below. And hit like, hit subscribe, check out my other videos. You guys are great. This is Crystal signing off. Until next time.